Attention all the student of 5th SEM for subject estimating, costing and contracting. Today we will discuss learning outcome number 8, that is 332 of course outcome number 3. The content of this particular learning outcome is given: prepare and estimate and determine the quantity of material with specification, cost and other necessary charges for small industrial workshop of given rating. So this particular diagram I have posted on WhatsApp group for single motor with 10 HP rating and two motors with 10 and 15 HP rating. So wiring diagram and installation diagram of both the motors I have given in the particular two sketches which I have posted to you. What you have to done, that you prepare the pro forma of the estimate as per standard, and whatever material I have given, that is directly you can get the quantity of material as well as their specification from the drawing, and you make the list of those material. The cost you can consider according to present market cost, and that will be naturally within the limit. Within the limit means cable का cost है normally you can take 58 rupees to 100 rupees per meter, whatever I have given the specification. Saddle you can take 5 rupees each. Then pipe you can take 28 rupees per meter. These are the major item, their cost is there. So starter you can take 750 rupees, that is a starter star delta. It is available for different HP rating, so its cost is varies from 750 rupees to 1800 rupees. So whatever is suitable cost you can take from that. Other material 14 gauge SWG earthing wire you require to continuously earth the pipe. So for that you can take the cost of the earth wire as 5 rupees per meter. Then board you have to install control board for both main switch and starter. So this board cost you can take 350 rupees. And the cost of main switch ICTP for 10 HP motor, it will be 32 ampere, and for complete 15 HP motor and 10 HP motor combined, it will be 63 ampere. So range of this ICTP main switch, it is varies from 1500 to 2800 rupees. So you can take the cost in between whatever you like. The costing part is not very much essential and necessary, but for finding out the cost of total estimate, we have to give the cost of each material. So material cost, because it is variable according to market rate, so we cannot predict for a fixed cost. This cost, whatever I am giving, it is a approximate cost of the material. So other material, screw है, keel है, shaddles हैं, these are all very small items, so their cost will be say 10 rupees each, 5 rupees each, like this. Starter cost I have already given, main switch cost already given, board cost I have already given. So these are the material which is used for these motor connections for the industry workshop, and this will be helpful in preparing the total estimate of that. Okay, so one estimate prepared, it is also I will give on the video lecture in which this cost of material and materials are given, that I will post that video also. Along with this will be associated with this article number learning outcome number 8, which is in code word, it is E0150332. So this is the number code of this particular article. Now, apart from this, in this particular article, design consideration in industrial installation. So, as I have told you in my previous lecture, that design criteria is that you have to find out the kilowatt rating of the motor and find out the current carrying capacity of the motor, and according to that you should find out the size of the cable and size of the pipe. So normally that pipe we have to run, that metal conduit to be run on the wall, and that is size varies from 25 millimeter dia to 31 millimeter diameter, and in case of 6 wire to be run from starter to motor, in that case we can take 50 dia pipe also. So this is the design criteria. Design criteria is basically we have to find out the rating of the motor in terms of ampere, and on the basis of that ampere current you can find out the starting current of the motor, and that starting current is 1.5 times the full load current. So full load current formula you already know, that V is equal to root 3 VI cos phi. According to that you calculate the full load current I, and you do it 1.5 times, that is the starting current. So your starter design and the design of the cable required, they are all you take according to the starting current, because it at the starting it take 1.5 times more current than the full load current. So our system should be designed according to starting current. So you take 1.5 times greater than the full load current, that will be the starting current, and according to that starting current rating, the selection of cable, selection of starter, selection of main switch, these are the rating in terms of electrical rating required. So these are coming under the design criteria of that particular motor which is to be installed in the workshop. Then procedural step for industrial installation. It is simple, that whether you want to run this particular motor on some machine, so it is to be installed near the machine, and if you have to use this particular motor independently for drawing some load, then you have to go for the foundation preparation also. This is a civil work in which you take the help of bricks and concrete, cement concrete. With the help of that you prepare the foundation for the motor, and in this there are 4 foundation bolts required, which connect this motor rigidly on the foundation, so that due to vibration there will be not shifting of the shaft of the motor, or there will be no any type of problem or due to this mechanical vibration in the motor. So foundation bolts are very important to be there for the installation of the motor, and in the motor base there are 4 holes are given. So this in this hole you foundation bolts are connected, and for length of the foundation bolt is normally 1.5 feet into the foundation, and this foundation size, it may be 3 feet by 3 feet height, and 2 by 3 feet is the area. So total foundation you can prepare with the help of civil material, that is cement, concrete or bricks. With the help of that you make the foundation, and foundation size is I have given, that 3 feet height should be there, and 3 by 2 is the top area is there. So on that this motor can be easily installed. So sometime if the motor base is more, so better it will be you measure the base of the motor, and according to that you design the civil foundation. So this is a variable type of specification which depends on the surface area of the motor at the bottom. According to that the civil work can be carried out. So of course this work will be done by civil peoples, so you have to only give the dimensions of the or the size of the foundation. So according to that the civil people will construct or the prepare that particular foundation. So procedural step for that, first you make the foundation, and after curing of the foundation, when it become dry, then you install the motor on that with the help of foundation bolt, and then you run your cable up to the motor terminal from the control board, and all connections are made with lugs. The lugs are used for the connection of the motor at the terminal also, and at the starter point also, and at the main switch point also. So in the diagram I have given all these connections how to be made, and wherever it is use a flexible conduit also required for the connection from the foundation up to the motor terminal. We run the flexible conduit so that there is a flexibility should be there in the connection, and it can be shifted according to our working requirement. So this is also one of the criteria for the design of this design procedure, or the step of the design procedure. Then estimate of electrical installation for factory oblique small industrial unit or workshop. So whatever diagram of two motors I have given, that one of 10 HP, one of 15 HP, and the combination of 10 and 15 HP both. So any type of mini workshop is there or mini industries are there, the connections or material requirement will be same as I have given in those diagrams. So you have to prepare the list of material according to specification, and cost, as I have told you, you can take the cost according to your own consideration. Range of the cost I have given to you. The variation in the cost will be there because in the market cost is always varies. Okay, so any fixed cost when we take, but it is not available in that cost. So estimate means we have finding out the approximate cost of the work, not exact cost of the work. That's why it is called estimated cost. So estimated cost mein variation is there, and that variation hardly matter. So you don't give much stress on the costing part. You take the cost according to the range given. I have given for different particular material, but at least you should be conscious when you take the cost of big material. जैसे स्टार्टर की कॉस्ट लेना है तो स्टार्टर की कॉस्ट नेचुरली आई हैव टोल्ड यू 750 टू 2800 रुपीज़ इज़ द कॉस्ट वेरिएशन. तो आप ऐसा नहीं कि कॉस्ट ऑफ द स्टार्टर 100 रुपये ले लो, 100 रुपये में कोई स्टार्टर नहीं मिलता है. तो कॉस्ट का आपको रीजनिंग और प्रपोर्शनेट कॉस्ट लेना है आपको अकॉर्डिंग टू मटेरियल. अब शेडल है 5 रुपये की मिलती है बाज़ार में एक, सो शेडल कॉस्ट को आप ऐसे पे नहीं ले सकते कि 25 रुपये की एक शेडल ले ली. So that will be wrong. So whatever cost you will take according to size and the content of material in that particular type of thing is required for your estimate, you take the proportionate cost according to that. Cable ka I have already told you the different sizes of cable which is used in these estimate. They are vary from 4 square mm to 16 square mm copper depending upon the HP rating of the motor. So cable cost, if you are taking copper cable cost, then copper cable cost always 1.5 times more than the cost of aluminum cable. Suppose 4 square mm cable of copper, this aluminum is required 60 rupees per meter. So naturally if you take the copper cable of 4 square mm, so this will be 1.5 times greater than the previous cost. तो 60 का वो कितना हो जाएगा, टेक दी 1.5 टाइम्स मीन 50% कॉस्ट उसकी बढ़ा दीजिए आप, तो 60 का वो 90 रुपीज़ हो जाएगा कॉपर केबल. ओके, एल्यूमिनियम 60 रुपीज़ पर मीटर है, पर कॉपर का आपको वो 90 रुपये मीटर मिलेगा. सो दिस इज़ द कॉस्ट डिफरेंस अकॉर्डिंग टू मटेरियल. So this type of approach you should apply whenever you select the material, and the variation of the copper conductor required or copper cable required for industrial wiring, it is varies from 4 square mm to 16 square mm in copper. And if more higher HP motors are there, then you can go for the aluminum cable. Multi-standard aluminum cable are designed for the higher HP rating. Normally up to 16 square mm area of cross section it is available in the market in the ready made condition, for the copper conductor. If you require more than that, means if your requirement more than 16 square mm of copper, then you have to specially order the manufacturer to manufacture that size. Otherwise, in aluminum conductor, if you go, then it is available up to 300 square mm cross sectional area, either single core or 3.5 core. So in aluminum there is no problem for higher rating, but for copper cable it is a limitation up to 16 square mm. It is readily available in the market. But if more than that size required, suppose you require 25 square mm copper cable, so this is most probably not available readily in the market, but you have to give the order for its manufacturing. So these are the points should be kept in your mind whenever you design this all industrial wiring for the all type of motor installation, whether it is of single HP motor to 50 HP motor or whatever type of horsepower required for driving the load in the procedure of industrial production. So this design criteria I have already given to you, diagram I have already given to you. According to those diagram, you prepare the estimate with the material and their specification, and cost calculation method also I have given to you, that according to the size of material or its rating you decide the cost. Okay, so cost difference must be within a limit, not very higher side or not very lower side. This is you have to see, or you have to check. Now next article given, learning outcome number 3. In this he has given estimate the quantity of material with specification, determine the size of cable and their cost for agriculture pump and floor mills motor. So now whatever motor we have taken in case of industry, the similar motors can be installed in the agriculture application or floor mill application. Normally 5 or 7.5 HP motors they are mostly used for agriculture purpose and floor mill matlab atta chakki. So you have to select the material according to the rating of the motor by calculation of the current. But in case of agriculture connection, you have to, because there is in the farm, in open farm there is no availability of any wall is there, so you have to consider the angle iron frame for mounting of the starter and motor main switch. So for that the additional material will be required for grouting of that channel iron and the board, meter board or main board of that distribution board for the agriculture pump. You have to require the concreting work of the motor control board. That is a size of that motor control board, it is 2 feet by 3 feet, as because it is external use in the open air. So you have to take it with proper material. Mostly the anti-resistance material are used. So wood you can use, but by coming in contact continuously with water, the wood board may become damaged. So mostly people are using the box of the metal for installing starter and main switch inside that, and that box of the metal sheet, that is GI metal sheet, it is grouted on the two channels or two angle iron, and then from pump service line supply is given to that box, and in box 3 things are installed. One is the meter for the energy billing, second is the main switch, and before main switch there are 3 sealed cutouts are there, in which supply first terminated, and from cutout to main switch it is given, and from main switch to starter, and starter to the motor. So in the farmers land, normally it is a, suppose submersible type of pump we are using for different stage and different HP, then that particular control board is just near that particular tube well, you have to install the control board. And in case of open well, if you are using, then the distance of this control board is slightly away from the open well, because there is a chances of accident in open well when you put this particular control board near to the open well. So from open well you keep at least the distance of 3 meter to 5 meters away from the particular that board, the operation of the board. And motor may be installed at the height whatever given in the open well. According to that height you form a structure for that, and on which the motor is installed along with the monoblock pump. So pump sets are used normally nowadays in maximum agriculture application. People are using submersible pump. So it is no problem, you can install the control circuit or control board near the tube well site. So that will also good for operation near that. And it should be covered with some roof. So roof may be used either the PVC sheet you can use nowadays. PVC sheets are available, and asbestos sheet or cement sheets are also available for covering that particular motor control board installation. So this can be done with the help of, again the structure can be mounted on angle iron or channel iron. So concreting is properly done in the ground, and according to that you can form a hut for that particular control circuits board, so that it can be prevented from the rainfall and other conditions of weathers. So this is all about for the agriculture pump set installation. Design criteria is similar in this case also. The selection of motor cable size, that is depends on the HP rating of the motor. Then number of stage of the pump, that is submersible pump, it depends upon the depth of the tube well. So normally people are using 10 stage, 12 stage, 16 stage pump are there for this submersible pump for the depth of the tube well up to 300 feet, 400 feet. That is the normal size where the water is available in this depth. Normally 200, more than 200 feet is required at least for the tube well. So these requirement for the 7.5 HP motor with 10 stage motor or 12 stage motor, that depends upon the requirement of the discharge pipe. So discharge pipe you select according to the requirement of your farm. मतलब एग्रीकल्चर फार्म की जो वाटर रिक्वायरमेंट है, according to that you select the discharge pipe. So according to discharge pipe diameter, the stage of the motor, that submersible pump can be decided. So these are all the criteria which is to be followed whenever you go for the practical operation of all these things. But the theoretical approach I have told you that you have to go according to these guidelines. So for agriculture pump set, we normally prefer submersible pump, and their control board should be installed near to the tube well. And if case of open well, you have to install the motor at the some middle height of the open well, and their control board should be available or should be installed near to distance for 3 to 5 meter distance, so that you can easily operate it from distant place, and the water will start discharging to the tunnels which you have prepared for the irrigation purpose in the farm. टनल्स क्या ओपन लाइन रहती है, उसमें से पानी बहता हुआ अलग अलग खेतों में चले जाता है. सो यू हैव टू मेंटेन द क्राइटेरिया ऑफ द स्लोप, दैट कि पानी वहाँ से बहते हुए हर एक फार्मर्स के जो भी एरिया है, इज द एरिया ऑफ द फार्म इन विच it can be reached. So from electrical point of view, you required only two things to be for design, that selection of starter, selection of main switch, selection of cable, whether of copper or aluminum, so the current rating is important. Then discharge of the water, how much you required according to selection of the outer pipe or discharge pipe is to be decided. Suction pipe is also decided according to discharge pipe diameter. So or the diameter of the input, which is intake point available on the submersible pump. According to that you can select the discharge pipe. So nowadays people are using PVC pipe also and metallic pipe also for the this particular submersible pump, but it is easy to install the PVC pipe of a particular diameter. Normally 2 inch, 2.5 inch, 3 or 4 inch pipe diameter, they are used for the PVC pipe, and they can be easily laid inside the 200-300 feet depth tube well. In case of GI pipe, because they are available in 20 feet size, so you have to join these particular pipe one by one after either suppose there is a 200 feet well is there, so you required 20 feet pipe number 10, so that it become 200 feet. So every 20 feet pipe you have to join with the union joint of the metal. So that is a difficult work. Whenever maintenance is required, so every pipe one by one you have to take it out and then repair the motor and then do the same thing. So this is normally not preferred nowadays. PVC pipe is available. So PVC pipe on one side you just bind that motor and you just dip into the well, so it is automatically go up to the depth of the suspension. So normally suppose a particular tube well of 200 feet depth, so you have to left at least 5 to 10 feet distance from the ground level inside the well, so that the material muds और जो रेत होती है ना नीचे पत्थर की, वो मोटर के अंदर नहीं भर जाए, इसलिए आपको सस्पेंशन ऑफ द मोटर इट शुड बी डन एटलीस्ट 10 feet up from the ground level. Suppose 200 feet is the depth of the tube well, then you suspend the pump set, this submersible pump up to 190 feet. 190 feet पे आपको उसको ड्रॉप करना है, उससे नीचे नहीं जाना. उससे नीचे जाएंगे तो there are some practical problem of mudding of there for the intake part of the submersible pump. So it should be always float in the pipe, so that it will send the pump water up to the height required, that is naturally 200 feet है, तो आपको 200 feet पे वो पानी ऊपर मिल जाएगा. So discharge pipe should be of a single pipe is used. In that case simply you have to connect this motor with the pipe with proper arrangement, and this motor is also cylindrical, means whatever submersible pump, whether you have seen or not, but it is a cylindrical formation construction is there, and their impeller is plastic or sometime metal impellers are there, so they are situated the lower side, and upper side the motor is there. So when motor move, this impeller will move, and impeller will suck the water from the well, and it push the water to upside, and at the full speed when motor attend, then pipe this water will start coming out from the discharge pipe, and it can be used for the irrigation purpose in the farm. So in agriculture it is a simple way of the installation of submersible pump according to depth of the particular tube well. When we go for the floor mill, in floor mill what happen, there is a atta chakki is there, this floor mill is there, and this motor is installed about 5 to 6 feet away from this mill, and it is run by a belt drive. So normally flat belt is used for better efficiency, and motor is installed approximately 5 to 6 feet away from the floor mill. So आटा चक्की आपने सभी ने देखी होगी, वहाँ पे देखना मोटर आपकी 5 से 6 फीट दूर उससे रहती है नॉर्मली, और मोटर जहाँ पे इंस्टॉल किए एट दैट हाइट on the wall the control circuit is there, in which one starter is there and one main switch is there. So supply from main switch given to starter, and from starter to it is given to the motor, and motor shaft having one pulley on which the driving belt is running, that is flat belt, which is covering the floor mill. So whenever you start, and that the grinding of grain will start by running of this floor mill. So floor mill installation may again you required a foundation for the motor, which is a similar way you can install foundation about 6 feet away or 5 feet away from the floor mill installation, and it should have a considerable place for the person to work. ऐसा नहीं हो कि बहुत congested और person who is doing that floor mill work he will be suffer from any injury from the material available inside or the places inside it. So for that purpose you should keep the distance of the motor and floor mill according to the standard or the size or the height of the room in which you are installing this floor mill. So normally there should be a gap of 5 feet. I have told you that 3 to 5 feet distance normally take according to the site selection, and this distance can be increased if the site is according to that. So this is all about the both the motor installation either for agriculture pump or for floor mill. Method of installation in all the case are same. There is to be first prepare a foundation. On foundation you install the motor, then on the shaft of the motor you connect a pulley, and for the power transmission you use V belt or flat belt. Normally flat belts are preferred over V belt for the purpose of floor mill at least, and for the machines like lathe machine or other machine in the workshop we can also use the V belt also. So this is the power transmission with the help of belt drive, and sometime it may be with the help of gear drive. So in gear drives when used, then the gearbox is used for along with the shaft of the motor to drive the load on which you want to perform some procedure of manufacturing. So this is all about the two article, that is 331 and 332 and 333, that is course outcome number 3, in which I have discussed learning outcome number 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so these are for today, and according to the diagram, the agriculture pump, you can just prepare a diagram in which you can just go for preparing a open well, and near that you install two angle iron angle iron, and on this angle iron you put a box, metal box, in which you show the meter of the electricity board, then main switch, then starter, and then from there the connection is given by armored underground cable up to the motor terminal. So this diagram by imagination you can draw. Okay, so the estimate of this particular type of motor installation in the workshop, that I will give on the video recording. So according to that you can prepare the estimate. So this is all for today. Thank you very much.